How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 66 of my Football Manager 2020 journey, here today with Leeds United. And in the last episode, I spoke about how I wanted to focus a lot on the league in the running for this season because it is getting very, very tight between myself and Liverpool at the top of the table. And obviously one of the main goals for this series is to win the league. And, well, obviously, naturally, after saying that, we've got two cup games in today's episode. It was just the way that the fixtures have kind of fallen. We've got the second leg of our Champions League quarterfinal against Atletico Madrid. I will talk about the result in the first leg because I did play it off of camera. That's why I'm on the finances screen. I don't want anything being spoiled. And then following on from that, we've got the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City. And it's just unfortunate the way that those two fixtures, two games that I can't really miss, they've just fallen back to back. So we're going to be playing both in today's episode. And talking about finishing off this series, obviously I want to get this series finished off by the time, ideally, that the FM21 beta comes out. I have got an idea, or I've pretty much got my beta save sorted that I will be bringing to YouTube, but I'm not really sure on what my main series is going to be going into Football Manager 2021. So if you have got any suggestions, anything you'd like to see, please do feel to drop them in the comments section down below. I really do appreciate any kind of any suggestions, really. I've got a couple of ideas, but nothing that I'm really set on. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, please do let me know. And as always, if you do enjoy today's episode, please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And if you are new around here and this is the first time you've watched any of my videos, first of all, welcome. If you want to watch this series right from the very beginning, there will be a link, as always, to the full playlist in the description down below, so you can go and check that out either before this video or after this video, or not at all if you don't fancy it. Anyway, this intro has been long enough, and let's talk you through the games that have happened since we last met. So first up, we took on Spurs away in the FA Cup quarter-final, and considering we're playing the semi-final in today's episode, I'm sure you can imagine how this game went, but it did go all the way into extra time. Hermoso scoring the only goal of the game in the 112th minute to give us the win. A bit frustrating that this went to extra time because there is a lot of fixtures at the moment, and well, I don't want my players being too tired, but fortunately we did come away with the win, and like I said, we do play the semi-final in today's episode. Then after facing Spurs away in the Cup, we faced them away in the league, and as you can see, a very, very frustrating 0-0 draw. And if you do remember, I think Liverpool were 9 points ahead of us with a game in hand. So essentially, we need to win every single game unless Liverpool slip up. I said we needed to win every single game to even give ourselves a chance to win the title. And we drew 0-0. Well, hopefully Liverpool drop some points. They beat Norwich 6-0. Then following up from that, we had the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final against Atletico Madrid. And then just after the half-time mark, Atletico Madrid did take the lead through Vinicius Jr. Frustrating to give up an away goal, especially in the first leg. And, well, we were attacking, and finally we got our reward. Hermoso, with a very nice touch, got it under his control and managed to sneak it in at the near post. And that is how the game finished, 1-1. Leaving us in a fairly tough position going into the away leg, but in no way are we out. I'm still confident that we can get a result today, so fingers crossed we can do just that, but at least we didn't lose. But obviously to give away the away goal is frustrating. And last but not least, we took on Watford, one of the weaker teams in the league. I think they are 19th at this point, and I really wanted us to come out all guns blazing. And just past the 40-minute mark, Kelvin Ibrahim gave us the 1-goal lead. And then the floodworks opened just a little bit, just after half-time. Mikic firing in from close range, a great ball across the face of goal from Paolo Maria. And then just 2 minutes later, we did make it 3. Maria turning scorer this time, or provider turned scorer. Great ball in from the roller, and he headed home. Unfortunately, we did lose our clean sheet. Watford on the break. Cassidy, very, very nice strike, to be fair, into that top corner. Keeper he just didn't move. He just did not seem bothered. But Mikic rounded off the scoring. A great free kick from the edge of the box, fired into that top corner to give us a very, very comfortable win. I mean, look at that. 37 shots, 21 on target, 58% possession. Watford had 1 shot, 1 on target, and they scored, and that's just how it goes sometimes. But thankfully, we did put away 4 of our 37 shots, and it resulted in a fairly comfortable victory. So you can see that is how things are going. We're in very, very decent form, to be fair, But the most important thing here, if we just head over to Liverpool's schedule, obviously I spoke about them winning 6-0 against Norwich. Whilst we were playing Watford, they got beaten 3-2 by Southampton. So now we look over at the standings in the league. We've got 7 games to go. We do have a game in hand over Liverpool. And we are now 8 points behind them. So if we can get a win, if we can win our game in hand, that will put us just 5 points behind Liverpool with 6 games to play. Obviously, Liverpool in the driving seat. However, you never know. A late little crumble could allow us to just sneak in and nick the league title. But we're not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. We've just got to win every single game. We've just got to do our best and hope that Liverpool slip up. And hopefully we can do it. But anyway, the league is not what we are focused on today. Today, we're focused on the cups, the Champions League and the FA Cup. And first up, we've got Atletico Madrid away from home. And we're just going to have to come out all guns blazing, full strength side. And just hopefully we can do the business. So I'm just have a little double check over what my assistant has selected. And I'm very, very happy with this lineup. So it's going to be Pavlenka in goal, Bastoni and Franceschi at the back, with Phillips just in front of them. Davies left wing back, Barrientos right wing back, Fernandes and Soderberg in the middle, Maria on the left, Vignato on the right, Hermoso up top. This is by far our strongest lineup. A very, very solid lineup. And, one goal. If we can score 1 goal and wipe out their away goal, that would be absolutely fantastic. And let's get into it. If we can win, if we can win in normal time, that would be great. But obviously, first things first, we need to get that away goal back as we go close, just 2.5 minutes into the game. Bastoni, I believe that was, heading just wide. Starting things off, Atletico Madrid have had a lot of possession. However, they've only managed 2 shots from it. We've managed 3, but it's a pretty cagey affair to start things off. As past the 25-minute mark, over halfway through this first half, and there's been very, very little action. And obviously, as things stand, Atletico will be going through with that 1 away goal that they did get themselves in the first leg, as Maria's picked up a yellow card with 5 minutes to go in the first half, and it's half-time. Well, that wasn't very entertaining. That wasn't very entertaining. I also can't speak. Right, first highlight of this second half, just 2 minutes in. Fernandes plays the ball in. Weber's there, heads it clear, but it falls to Davies. No, Soderberg on the edge of the box. Soderberg, what a strike. Gets us that away goal, puts us back in the driving seat, gives us the lead in the tie. And now we can no longer go out on away goals, which is absolutely fantastic. A great strike from Soderberg. You see, it's a poor clearance, to be fair. Davis, great header down, great awareness to pick out Soderberg, who smashes it first time into that corner, all from 25, 30 yards out. What a goal. The corner comes in, Llorente heads it just wide. Just 5 minutes gone in this second half. And we have got the lead. We've got the away goal, and we've got the lead in the tie. And another goal here would mean that Atletico would need 3 more goals. But yeah, Atletico would need 3 more goals if we can get just 1 more goal here. And I think if we can do that, that makes us quite clear favourites. Vignato coming inside, plays it to Phillips, and he loses the ball. Peglau's through on goal. Pavlenka, make yourself big. Great save. Franceschi's going to clear it, just boots it out for a throw-in. He's not taking any chances there. Just past the Armac. Soderberg over the free kick, plays it into the far post. Bastoni down to Hermoso, who is offside. Oh, Atletico Madrid have got away with one there. VAR's come into question. And it is going to be offside. Was he far offside? I'll tell you what, that is tight. That is unfortunate. But Hermoso, he was just offside. And that goal is not going to count. With 20 minutes left, I think it's about time to start looking at making some changes. I'm actually going to change around both of my wingers, get Agic and Mikic on. My 2 wingers aren't having the best game. Leave Hermoso up there. He's shown that he's got his goal-scoring boots on today after scoring that goal. That was disallowed. With 10 minutes left, I'm going to give him a little shout, tell him to get creative. I'm not going to switch to a more defensive system. I hate it. I absolutely hate switching up my system. We're playing well, and now I've said this, Atletico are going to score. Sarr cuts it. It's just gone over the bar. And with 10 minutes left, we're still going to attack them. We're not going to take any prisoners. Look at that, some very, very tired bodies in the Atletico Madrid defence. And hopefully we can take advantage of that, as they will be surely pushing men forward at this point. Hermoso, shot is blocked. Gets it back, keeps it in Mikic. Fernandez heads it down in the 90th minute or 89th minute, whatever you want to call it. And he gets our second goal of the game, gives us a 3-1 lead on aggregate. And that is going to be that. Surely Atletico can't score 3 goals now with just injury time remaining. Pretty much great header from Fernandez to find that bottom corner. What a season he's having. 9th goal of the season after being signed for £53 million in the summer. And there we go. What a win. 2-0 away to Atletico. You truly, truly love to see it through to the semi-finals. Oh, fantastic stuff. I'm not sure who we play in the semi-final, actually. Do we already know? I think the semi-finals were drawn. I've completely forgotten. Does it say Real Madrid or Liverpool? How did their first game go? A 1-1 draw in Real. Or in Madrid. In Real. Did I really just say in Real? A 1-1 draw in Madrid. So, I mean, I don't know who I'd rather face out of them two, to be honest with you. Well, we'll see how their game goes. I think that's going to be tomorrow. So I'll talk about that when it happens. And then obviously we do have the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City to come as well. Okay, the Liverpool-Real fixture is about to get underway. And the question is, who's going to come away with the win? Liverpool win 3-0. So we will be facing Liverpool in the semi-final. Now, the other semi-final is going to be Barcelona against... Who is it? Barcelona are playing Spurs and we're playing Liverpool. So the potential for an all-English final, even if we do lose to Liverpool. But so let's just confirmation here that we are going to be playing Liverpool. Fixtures being rearranged all over the shop. But anyway, I'll see you for the City game. Right, and we are back ready to take on Manchester City in this FA Cup semi-final at Wembley Stadium. Unsurprisingly, Liverpool are in the other semi-final, and they've won it. They beat Birmingham 2-0. So if we are to beat City today, we will face Liverpool in the final, and I think that'll leave us on potentially for a quadruple. The way this season's going. Obviously, we've already won the League Cup. We're still in the Champions League. We're still technically in the race for the Premier League title. And then we could win the FA Cup as well. So, I won't mind a little quadruple this season, but I highly doubt that it is going to happen. Bastoni's going to have to come out as well today because he is suspended, unfortunately. So we'll get Bogus on the bench, get Kelvin on the bench. I'm also going to start Panzo at left wing back, and one more change. We'll start Ibrahim up top. But apart from that, happy with this lineup. So it's going to be Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Kenne at the back with Phillips just in front of them. Panzo at left wing back, Barrientos right wing back, Fernandez and Söderberg in the middle, Maria on the left, Vignato on the right, and Ibrahim up top as that pressing forward. And let's get into it. I think this would be if we can win today, it would be our 4th FA Cup final in 5 seasons, I think. Because obviously we did win it 3 years in a row. I think last year we got knocked out in the semi-final against Arsenal, maybe. I could have just completely made that up. But we didn't make it all the way to the final, unfortunately. But we have done in our other 3 seasons in the Premier League. And 30 minutes in, we've got our first highlight of the game. Foden on the ball in midfield here. Coming across. Goes out to Max Aarons on the right hand side for City, but Maria wins the ball back from him. But then Fernandez loses it, and that was a poor ball. And Pavlenka claims quite easily. Now we're going to build from the back. Vignato to Söderberg. Can he bring it forward? He's got men out left. That's a great ball to find Panzo, the left wing back. Can he take on Aarons? Can he find a ball into the middle? Picks out Vignato, does he the far pass? No, he doesn't. And the ball falls to Söderberg. And what is that goalkeeping? Oh my goodness. Well, in particularly unspectacular fashion, we find ourselves 1-0 up. Oh wow, Söderberg. I'm pretty certain he need that. Hang on. Is there a way that I can... Hang on. Let's just slow this down a little bit. Does he need this? I mean, I've slowed this down a little bit more than I would have liked to. Kind of. It looks like he shinned it. The keeper gets a hand to it, but the ball finds its way into the back of the net. And we have a 1-goal lead, 15 minutes in. You truly love to see it. Manchester City quaking in their boots. They've been a big disappointment in this save, actually, of Manchester City. They're just not very good. They are pretty good, because obviously it's Manchester City. But in terms of what you expect from them, they've just scored to make it 1-1, just as I was saying. No, they're not very good. But in all seriousness, they've had some very, very poor seasons by their standards in the Premier League. I'm sure they finished like as low as 6th or 7th some seasons, as Pavlenka came to claim that, just completely missed it. And Fabio Silva was there to tap the ball home into an empty net. We've got 5 minutes remaining in this second half. 2 minutes of added time, but there is not going to be any more highlights. And a good first half from ourselves. We're definitely on the front foot. And I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. I'm expecting better from this second half. Right, the second half is underway. Very early highlight. Free kick comes. God's sake. Ever since I was talking about how poor Manchester City have been in this save, they've turned into world beaters. Good free kick in from Foden. Dele Alli just finds himself unmarked. And it heads home via the underside of the crossbar. I'm going to demand more. Give him a little shout. Come on, do something. Prod him with a little stick. Do something as we're just gone to the hour mark now. Manchester City corner. Fabio Silva heads home his second goal of the game. And just like that, we find ourselves 2 goals behind. And it's time to bring on a little bit of firepower. Get Hermoso up top for the final half an hour of this game. And when there's 20 minutes left, I'm going to change things up a little bit even more. Get Agic on, we'll get Mikic on. We'll turn both wingers from support to attack. Both wingers on attack. Hermoso, advance forward, on attack. Mentality, switch it up to attacking. Let's just go for it. We've got 20 minutes left. Can we snatch 2 goals? City scored 2 goals in quick succession, so I don't see why we can't. Mikic to Barrientos. Barrientos got Foden. Can he take past him? Picks up Mikic. Ball in. It's headed clear, but Panzo's there to pick up the loose ball. Mikic at the far post. How has he headed that over the bar? Oh, he had so much goal to aim at, but he couldn't find the back of the net. And with 5 minutes left, it is not looking good. It's looking like we're going to be crashing out at the semi-final of the FA Cup, and there we go. I mean, an undeserved loss. For sure, an undeserved loss to say the least, but it happens. I guess it's a little bit less fixture congestion, not that it really matters because the FA Cup final is played at the end of the season anyway, but it is what it is. Frustrating not to get to another FA Cup final, but I'm not particularly fussed. Obviously my focus is on the league, and regarding my focus on the league, I don't know how to go about this. I do not know how to go about this. Because obviously I want to cover the Champions League semi-finals as well, because they are 2 very, very big games. So I might play the Brighton game off camera, and then Southampton Liverpool in an episode, and then Norwich and Liverpool in an episode, then potentially a 4-game episode to finish off the season. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good, and that's probably what I am going to do. Or I'll do Liverpool and Bournemouth and then a 3-game episode to finish off the season. But I'm not sure. I guess I'll just see how it is going at the time. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.